Thirsty.
This mine.
No, this me. This cold. It's hot outside.
Smitty's podcast.
Yes, sir. Welcome back.
Yes, sir.
Dang, that joint was short. We need a longer applause than that.
Stopped it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I feel it.
Type shit.
Yeah.
I've been.
Cooling, man. Working. Every day I got working outside in that heat. I be reconsidering switching careers, bro. Or not careers, but I guess it could be a career. Switching paths. Can't get the fuck out of this, huh?
Can't you move? You can move up though.
I would never in my life want to do that. Like management is cool, but it's not in that job. Like it's too much. They be operating at such a it's zero margin for error. So if somebody call out, and you need somebody to cover that certain area, and then the people that's supposed to cover call out, it's too much, bro. And they be in that joint getting yelled at. I heard they be in the uppers be coming down. They say he be having that joint like Brown. Like you knew that city when he had to sit around the table. They say he was standing on the table yelling at them one time.
What?
Yeah. So I'm not doing
That shit, not that
They
shit.
might not record that. Like imagine a video coming out and they screaming at you on the table. Yeah, they'd be livid. They'll probably lose so many customers.
Probably not though.
You don't think so?
Nah, not them white companies. Them country, that ain't based in like some country shit. So I don't know. But yeah.
Savage.
Speaking of business, so we could talk about the what's the dude's name again?
Oh, Travis Rudolph, man.
Put us on game.
Travis Rudolph, NFL player, former NFL player, is on trial for murder right now. I was trying to remember what it was for. He's on trial for murder. But the facts of the case don't match up with the story that was being told by the people accusing him of murder. So pretty much what happened is, like, long story short, his girl found some text messages in his phone, and they got into an argument. She alleged that he put hands on her and body slammed her and did all this other type stuff to her. Hit up her brother and basically told her brother, this is in her words, told her brother, come pull up and talk to this nigga. They say that when they pull up, a fight occurs, fight ensues, and all of that type shit. Ends up being some gunfire, and the brother's best friend, or one of the brother's best friends, gets killed. So, you know what I'm saying, he gets arrested, all this other type shit. So they go into trial, and what you finding out in the trial is that nothing in their story matches up with, like, the evidence that's being presented. So, like, they've been finding out that he didn't put his hands on her. She initiated the argument. She initiated the fight. Like, she was, like, swinging on him, pushing him, cussing him out, calling him all types of names. Called his brother or called his sister and told his sister, I'm going to get somebody to come kill your brother. Called his mother. Like, basically, like, she on the joint wilding out. And, my God. And,
Can't even see like an unlocked character from it.
Nah, I seen it. But basically, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't missing nothing.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? They did all of that. Basically, she was like, yeah, like she texted the brother and was like, yeah, come kill this nigga. So he pulls up with 4 of his friends. By the time they get to the house, it's him, it's the brother and his friends. They pull up to the house with sticks on them. He come out the house with his brother. Fight ensues, and, like, you know what I'm saying, he defending himself.
Yeah.
They getting jumped. He pulls out the gun, shoots him. You know what I'm saying? But they also had weapons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, it was what it was. So that's what they, like, what you finding out in the case. Like, don't nobody's stories match up. The girl's story don't match up with the Ring camera that's in front of the crib.
Damn.
One of the friends.
The Ring camera.
Yeah. And, like, the way that the people that are accusing him of murder, like, the way they carry themselves in the courtroom, like, they don't got no respect for the judge. They don't got no respect for the lawyers. Like, they talking back. Wow. It's like, it looks, it's OC in that jump. But pretty much his defense is basically trying to argue that he was standing his ground, and Florida has stand your ground laws, and they came onto his property, threatened his life.
Yeah.
And
they all came with weapons?
Right, they came with weapons.
Shit.
All of that. So it's wild. I think it's either gonna be a hung jury or they're gonna find him not guilty of murder. I think they're gonna find it like self-defense. Just everything makes me think they're gonna find it self-defense, but you never know.
So stand your ground is just something that you have to prove in court.
Yeah, you had to be able to prove that you
Standing
were
your ground, I guess.
yeah that you were under duress and that you had to take that person's life because they was gonna take your life.
'Cause I was thinking like, it's clear. Like if they come to your house, I mean you went outside, but if they come to your house, at the very least that's like self defense. Because I be interested in these type of cases. Cause be like, some shit should be clear cut. Like why are you having to go through the whole court process?
I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because
Like, if you stand your
somebody
ground.
died still, so and
Still.
you got two different sides of the coin telling two different stories.
That's why you don't leave your house, especially if you live in Maryland. They got the castle doctrine. Don't go out. You can't chase nobody. Florida different though. I think Florida got the law where like if you get pushed down to the ground, you could kill somebody. Basically.
Yeah, I mean, how you think they got George Zimmerman off? Because he won his shit off of standing your ground.
Yeah, but yeah,
Damn. What law you said was in Maryland though?
it's called the castle doctrine.
What is that?
So it's basically if somebody comes in your house, you could
defend your house.
lethally defend yourself.
And does the weapon got to be registered?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
Now you could probably go through the whole court process and maybe get that like
Knocked off or something.
Yeah, like-
but
you want it always be
ideally-
legally. Yeah.
ideally your shit are illegal.
Should be.
But other than that, if you outside in Maryland, like you got like people that got to conceal carry, you got to do the retreat, which means you gotta basically
Like
very-
killing them has to be the very last
Very-
option.
very,
Exactly.
very,
last.
very,
Yeah.
very
You gotta
last
try to
option.
get away. You gotta try to fight them shit off, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you see no other option. Then
You put them down.
yeah, which sucks.
Right, so like them,
Yeah, what type
you
of shit
giving
is
you
that?
giving the killer too many chances
Yeah.
to kill your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, but the thing about it, and if it's clear cut, you I mean, and in Maryland, for real, even if it is, you still got to go to trial. So that's why you got to get like a concealed carry insurance and shit like that. They help with like the lawyer fees.
you
And
got
like,
insurance.
no, I didn't. I keep telling myself that it's only like $30 a month for like $300 for the year.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
And you get like I forgot the number. I want to say like $1 million worth of like liability too.
Okay.
So like if you say you shoot somebody, say you shooting at the person that's trying to harm you, and you accidentally hit somebody like a window or something, that's liability. So when they sue you, your insurance covers that.
Understood.
The only thing with that is you gotta have like it's like a lot of stipulations. So like basically, if you gotta do things by the book, otherwise they'll find a reason not to cover the shit.
Right.
So,
I mean, it's a good thing to have all them stipulations. You talking about taking a life, so potentially.
but certain situations with the duty. Only reason I don't like to do the retreat is because it's like, what if I don't necessarily have time to? I don't know. Like
No,
say
I see what you're
say
saying.
I'm walking to my car from the store.
And a nigga just runs up on you. It's
With
like,
it-
bro, I don't got time
with
to
a
run
gun.
away.
Like,
I'm-
I
I'm
don't have
pulling.
time to assess whether he was just gonna rob me with the gun or try to kill me.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
And I'm not going to reason with a nigga that's
At
trying
all.
to do me harm. Like
So-
there's no point.
But you can determine. That's why I think is truly up to us to determine what that last step or like what the end like of all options exhausted are.
It's like the laws.
I mean, it's that they're telling you to do that.
Like when you went,
But
like,
it's still up to
even in that
interpretation.
situation.
did you go to the class yet?
No, I ain't go yet.
So when you go to the class, they probably have a bunch of different scenarios and stuff like
Yeah.
that, like, specifically for like Maryland and shit. So, yeah, that's
It's just it's a lot. It's a lot of steps.
it's not. It's just sticky that you could be really in the position where you could having to defend yourself and you can still get like jammed up legally.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
And at least fight the case for like even if you beat the case, that's still fighting the case.
you
know how
fighting
long
the
that
case for
shit take?
years. Like this, the incident happened in 2020. So you talking about 3 years?
Yeah, 3
like I don't
years,
know.
Jesus.
I don't know if he spent any time. Like I don't know if he was in prison this whole time until the case, or if he was out on
bond or something.
bond or anything like that. But you talking about 3 years of your life in the balance, like that feeling in your stomach of like not knowing if am I going to be found guilty for defending myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like That's a lot, bro. Especially like when the chick just lying on you.
Yeah.
Like I said,
It was his girlfriend.
it was his girlfriend.
So she
Shorty
went-
and Shorty's nuts, fool. Like Shorty was married, so she's mad at him. She's mad at him for another joint texting him, but she was married.
Damn.
It's a lot to this case, fool.
I heard a clip of the court, and I guess the prosecutor was like, his lawyer was asked, like, cross-examining or whatever they do, and he was like, so what did you mean in this text message by shoot this shit up? What is shit? And she was like, basically everything but him.
No, that's cap. Shoot, she talking about the nigga, bro.
Yeah,
Like
The whole situation,
bro. Like
Air out the spot.
Like they was so they pulled up her Google search history around that time frame. She was looking up.
Got her ass.
They was like the son. His defense ain't been smoking shit. They asked her like, yeah. So on March 30th, you looked up stand your ground laws. The incident happened April 7th or some shit like that. So it was like, yeah, March 30th, you looked up stand your ground laws. Like, is there a reason you looked up stand your ground? So she was like, yeah, like I just wanted to be aware of. She's like, I like to look up things to be knowledgeable. She's like, yeah, you looked up stand your ground. You looked up self defense. You looked up. She looked up his attorney's name when he got an attorney after the incident. She's like, she's like, I was trying to see
research.
because I know his financials, so I was trying to see how he was able to afford this attorney. She was looking up, what was she looking up? What is the court appointed attorneys? Like she was looking up all that type stuff, like all this stuff around that time frame, looking up.
Damn, she think she on an episode of CSI. Or something?
But I ain't gonna lie, I might look up stand your ground. How you think I noticed the laws? And I might have looked that shit up before,
Like she's looking it up right before you, like you tell these niggas to go shoot your nigga.
Yeah, like you was planning it. It looked planned.
You think so? What does she stand to gain from that though? They're not married.
She was just hot.
Like that's the crazy part. Is like you married, but then
You married, but you got a nigga.
Yeah, you got a
Could
nigga.
have been like separated.
Yeah, like it's possible, but
Still,
no, they was like her ass was married. You know what I'm saying?
Still gotta get that. You gotta expunge that shit with the state.
So it's just like, it's like, fool, that shit's crazy, bro. Like,
Sheesh.
like that shit looked premeditated for real. Like everything looked premeditated. Like everything, like really looking up how to get away with killing somebody essentially, or how to like find the loopholes and killing somebody.
I wonder if they're gonna charge her with manslaughter.
I think they're gonna charge all of them once his case is
100%.
over. Like once they figure out if they're going like award him like to stand your ground so that he doesn't go away for murder. I think they're gonna charge them. Another little key fact in the case, like I said, she said that the nigga was beating on her and all that other type shit. The mother pulled up to his house and like got video of like him scratched up and all of that, and like got her on that jump. She said he's body slammed her and was like stealing on her. When they pulled up to the crib, she had no scars on her face. Her clothes was perfectly fine. Like everything was perfectly fine with her.
Damn.
And so they was like, before the incident even started, like before they started wrecking, the mother ran outside the house. She was like trying to show them on the phone, like, nah, like she's lying. Like I got evidence of him getting beat up by her. But it wasn't none of them on, they was on go when they got there.
Damn.
So when they pulled up ready to fight.
They popped,
You know what I'm saying?
they popped the perks on the way.
They pulled up ready to fight, and then they man lost his life because of it. So
That's so sad.
Women, think about it. Women do that shit
All the time, bro. It's
sure.
so sad, bro.
For sure.
It's so sad.
I feel like we all know somebody that's had a nigga lie. A nigga had a joint lie on them because she was like in a crime of passion. Like, yeah, I might have wronged you. I might have cheated, but you turn around and you call your brothers on me, or tell your cousins come pull up and like wreck me and shit like that.
You're not coming to wreck, bro.
They come right. They're coming to kill.
smoke.
I think
Yeah.
I don't think most women deal with like mortality on like a day-to-day basis to know how serious that shit could go.
don't.
Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I can agree to that.
They don't know regret until something that is worth regret happens. So like you're not gonna know. Yeah, I'm calling my brothers come fight my nigga. Your nigga die.
Yeah, because you gotta think like if you call, niggas
Once
is
you
not
make that
coming to
phone call,
fight.
yeah,
Niggas-
if you make that phone call, it's going down.
Yeah.
That's what she don't understand.
It's
Like-
not, like, cause like that's probably what it is. Like most women's beef stops at fighting, so she probably not necessarily calling you to get shot or calling them so they could get shot. You know what I'm saying? But
Right, she calling him to fucking
She
handle
did, but
handle
no.
her issue. You know
I'm
what I'm
thinking
saying?
if somebody calls somebody on me and they're coming here, I'm thinking
You're coming
that-
to try to end my life.
yes.
100%.
Like you have no good intentions when you're coming
At
in.
all.
So I'm not expecting you to come and we gonna resolve this shit. Like you coming and it's whoever leave alive,
yeah,
son.
yeah.
Leave alive.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Shit wicked, man. Free that man.
Free that man for sure.
100%. Damn.
Man, that shit's crazy. Yeah, she definitely need a child or something, man.
She need a
or
child.
she need her ass whooped for real.
Yeah. Nah, she gonna go down.
He should be able to go to her body after he beat this court case just one time.
Hey, go ahead.
Nah, for real. Like, damn, son.
And like I don't know.
She did
Like,
put him through a lot though.
and like he was like a fringe NBA player too. I mean NFL player too. So I think once that happened, like he stopped getting calls to come to the league. You know what I'm saying? Like
You ruined
so
his man's career.
Like his livelihood gone.
That counter lawsuit, but that's crazy. How, if you sue somebody that don't got money, do you ever get that money?
You
I'm not sure.
gotta what the fuck is it called? You gotta not collections.
Yeah, I think you got
Garnish.
Yeah,
you gotta
garnish.
garnish their wages.
Damn.
So, but it depends on what's happening. Like if they could quit their job and just not
Not ever
have
pay
it
that
or
job.
have a legal income. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn.
Like usually, like when that's why we see when people get when rich niggas get sued, they file for bankruptcy.
but you know that joint, you have to apply for that basically. It's not always guaranteed that
Yeah,
you
no,
gonna
yeah,
get
you
bank-
do.
Yeah, you could still be like, nah, like nigga, you're too,
Nah, you go pay that.
you're too liquid for us. To.
Like the woman that Cardi B sued for the what's it called? She just filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah, she won that. Cardi B won that joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cardi B about to take that money up. Well, she don't even need that money.
She
But
don't.
still
The
take that
lady's
money.
filing for bankruptcy, and they said that she had $90 in her checking account.
God damn.
Damn. How you suing somebody
Hey
like
man, it's been like that though.
you be suing for the payday though?
It's been like that before.
No cap.
Years.
Dog.
You gotta think, and
You risking it all.
Hell yeah.
how is YouTube? If you run a business as a YouTube, is it protected by the business? So like, how is Cardi B coming for her personal shit, or she coming for the YouTube money?
I would come for the YouTube money.
But is it the same? Like, you know what I'm saying? Since it's YouTube, is it really like set up to be separate from you?
Well, if she did it smart, then it probably could be separate because her company could be running that YouTube versus it being a personal page type situation. So if she set it up that way, then yeah, her assets on the business side are protected. But if not, then yeah, they can garnish that stuff from the business.
You mean from her?
I mean, from her, yeah, because she'll be a sole proprietor at that point.
Shout out to all the soap providers out there, man. I'm still trying to get my shit popping, bro. That shit is. I was trying to do Amazon, and this shit is. Are you done with this topic?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, so,
Free that nigga Travis Rudolph.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah, because you call somebody on me, I'm shooting. Never mind. Free.
Strike that free record.
I was about to say you ain't even get to take your seatbelt off, bro. I'm gonna shoot at you while you pull it up. But
I thought to be the last thing I'm gonna say about it. I honestly thought the situation, at least to the judge, would have been over with if these niggas pulled up. If we got to stand your ground law,
That's what
If
I'm
you pull up
saying.
on my property and you got sticks,
Yeah.
it's a wrap.
why am I
It's
being
only-
charged?
It's,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
only
Exactly.
because they was alleging that he initiated the
Violence.
violence that led to Sundown.
It doesn't matter.
It do for staying
her.
your ground. For staying your ground, it matter though too.
So to stand your ground, if you doing something to somebody,
If you initiate
other
that
people
shit.
have the ability to retaliate on behalf of the person.
Oh yeah, so yeah, even in Maryland. So like, say you don't get like, say I start a fight with you, and then you become the aggressor, and I can't then pull my gun out and shoot you. You get what I'm saying?
Because I started the fight.
So and because that's what she said, that's how they're coming
see what
into
you're saying.
the charges.
So they had to be able to prove that he wasn't the aggressor
Gotcha.
for them to be able to rule stand your ground.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right. That makes sense. That makes sense.
That shit is, I mean, that shit is. I get why they do that though, because niggas get
Niggas get the line.
Yeah.
But Orlando just having a gun and just being like super on some you know what I'm saying?
On time and just for no reason.
Like on my property? All right, bet.
Niggas walking around just on time and just,
Nah, I think he looking.
like that nigga looked at me wrong. He trying to start.
Like, watch that car. Niggas be dumb as
Right.
shit.
Like
son.
nigga, it's a
No
DoorDash.
Relax.
Yeah, that shit is wild, bro. But nah, I mean, again, this goes back. Everybody needs to get a gun. Everybody needs to protect themselves.
100%.
Get insurance.
It ain't work.
Life insurance too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
never
all.
get your
Speaking of life insurance, right? So, you know what's crazy? Because I was, this goes into the topic I did want to talk about. Earn Your Leisure. They had some dude on there, and this has nothing to do with him personally. But he had some dude talking about life insurance. So that got into me a whole little Earn Your Leisure rabbit hole. But it come to find out, like within the last couple of days, they've been bringing on people who are like scamming people.
Yeah, I seen the video. Actually, I ain't see the situation, but I seen the response video he did this morning.
Which one?
I already know what y'all talking about. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't?
Nah.
So the dude it's one dude called Him 500. That did.
Damn, it's him. It's him.
But they got their own like.
I mean, I know who you talking
own
about.
channel and shit.
Nah, he be on Him 500 be on Earn Your
Your Leisure
Leisure.
channel, all right.
But they was talking about, but the whole
Credit
thing,
guy.
huh?
Him 500, the credit guy, right?
Nah. Oh, is he?
Yeah,
He
the
teach you.
credit
He was
guy.
like, I teach you how to get funded.
Okay.
So one of the dudes I was watching, he's basically, and I found out that him and this other dude, they just basically been like, somewhat, I guess you would say hating.
That's him 500.
Okay.
Like I would say hating, or whatever, because they is actually in the right, but they watch their videos and they'll break down like why this shit is wrong. So basically, that nigga Him 500 was basically telling people to do like illegal shit, like on podcasts and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I've seen one that was going viral. It was like a video of him on Big Facts, and he was saying like, go to Navy Federal, get an auto loan. You use the I ain't gonna repeat what he said, but basically told to lie to Navy Federal for an auto loan. Don't get the car, and then the loan that they give you for the car will default into a personal loan.
Nah, yeah, that's wild as shit.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that at all.
Yeah, he finna.
Like they will, like nigga, they will send them collection people on your ass so fast.
Fast, boy.
Son, but the whole shit is fraud. It's bank fraud. He's
Yeah.
saying it on the
Yeah.
podcast like it's a play
Nah,
to make
son,
moves.
because once you get the loan, the bank is able to track when that money is spent on the car. So if they
Yeah.
see that money not spent on the car,
And
they
that's
gonna come and spank
the
you.
whole time. It's the other thing. So they was like the process for that to even happen. So say Navy Federal give you $10,000. It's not $10,000 in cash. If it's for an auto loan, they write it to
To
the
whatever,
car dealership.
yeah.
So what you would have to do is give them a fake car dealership, or go and cash that joint under a fake car dealership's name. You get what I'm saying?
So
you can actually
you're
get
committing
that
fraud.
money. Yeah.
Damn.
And he
And
ain't tell nobody that part.
That's
on
like
that.
damn. They be finding new ways to finesse. The
Son,
system
that's not
every
even
time.
that's not even smart, bro.
That's
He
not
was
smart at all,
That's
bro.
not
getting that
smart.
shit in your name, but he's telling people that. So they basically with the I think his name is Pocket Watching JT or some shit like that on YouTube. But he's like
Yeah.
an actual accountant. So the nigga breaks down all this shit. But
Yeah,
I
I'ma
seen
follow that nigga. That's
yeah, nah,
I
he
love
be-
when
he be-
people do that. That's,
Yeah.
that's dope.
he be dropping. But my thing is like the only reason why it comes off as hate, even if you are doing the right thing, is just because you're not giving any alternatives to actually do the shit. Like they breaking down like why that little Toro plays, it ain't really
see what
worth
you're
it.
saying.
Yeah.
and shit like that. But it's like you're not giving niggas other
Hating,
ways
but
to.
you ain't offering no value.
They ain't really
Like,
hating even. It just
'Cause-
it comes off as hate.
I mean, because usually like the other ways ain't going to be as quick
That's exactly
money
what they
wise.
say too. They're
You
like,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you got to do good business and all that shit.
Yeah, like it take a minute to really come into that money like that.
How y'all feel about this whole? It's been going on for years now, but this whole little black social media like hustle culture shit that's been going on.
Explain that a little bit.
It's like just the people that's selling them type of courses. Like even if you
Yeah.
don't follow,
Oh yeah, no, I don't really be
everybody
rocking
and
with
their
that shit.
Mama
I
got
ain't
a
gonna lie.
course. Actually, I tell my shawty this all the time. Like you gotta be mindful. You gotta check the facts. You know what I'm saying? Like just on the mere fact. Like I tell all the time. Like even if we have a discussion or something, you check yourself and ask yourself what the facts are and verify those facts. So when you looking at other people and taking information off the internet, everybody and their mama is gonna be like, okay, cool. I want to create a business, and then I'm just gonna go with ChatGPT or copy somebody else's template, and then make a whole business, and then now I'm a professional. half of these niggas that are supposed to be doing tax shit. Actually, I think I read a tax law that says if you're not like a certified accountant or some shit, you can't even offer financial advice.
Well, that's why at the beginning of those videos they say I'm not this. They give the
A
disclaimer.
lot of people don't though, especially these social media joints, because they're focused on getting niggas in. They're not saying,
that's true.
Hey, don't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is not advice, but come fuck with me.
Oh, they might say it in like the comments, like that little caption, like a long ass caption at the end.
I
bet you if you could we should pull up one right now.
ain't gonna lie to y'all. A lot of them Jones be scamming, bro.
They are.
Be scamming. Like y'all remember when that Coach Stormy girl was going viral like last year? Cause she was having like one of them little one of them little camps based on like on how to get a bag. Come to find out, she charged like these girls or these women like $3,000-$4,000 to come and kick it with her for like a few days, and they would have like empowerment retreats on how to like hustle and get money. And really, she not telling them shit.
Really, just manifest that shit,
and
then
but you spending up to $10K to kick it with this lady for like 3 days, and all you getting is manifest.
I ain't gonna lie, I bought a course, but I ain't spend no $10,000. Like the first time I look at the joint and I seen he was charging like something up there. Like I don't know if it was $10,000, but it was something. It might have been like $800. Like, oh, bro, I'm not paying $800 for this course. Nah. So I waited like probably like 6, 7, might have been a year, and that joint went on like a super fire sale for like I might say like maybe for like $50, and you get like 3 of the different courses. Yeah, so I bought like, man, fuck it, I got $50. That shit was all like. It was all shit that I could have just looked up on my own.
And that's usually how it be, fool. Yep. It's just like when the Forex craze was going crazy and everybody was paying to go to like them little Forex conferences.
Yep.
And like basically, like this is how you get bread. And
I posted that yesterday.
And really the way that them like the Forex niggas, the leaders of the group was getting bread was by charging niggas to come into the group. So that's how they was flipping money so fast.
Multi-level marketing.
It was tiers.
Yeah, like tier, like you pay $200, you in this tier, you get the unlimited trades. You pay $300, you get to come out to the whatever, you come out to the conference and shit, and we all in our big suits, and we chilling, and ain't nobody coming home with no money except for niggas that made the conference. Fool.
That's it.
But I would say about that course, boy, it was like I guess it's the convenience of not having to go search far for it, but don't sit here and act like it's something super duper special.
It's not like it's stuff. It's information that you can find online, and you find that information online, and all it tells you is it's going to take you a little bit more time than these people telling you.
Yeah.
When you look at all of that, it's okay. Yeah, I could have looked this up on Google, and been doing the same shit. Yeah. Taking my same time, I'm doing it, but now I got the plays to do it. But you charging me $300-$400 to look at this same stuff I could have found on Google.
Yeah, but like for example, I was thinking about buying another junk because I was doing all the research to set up like an Amazon little FBA joint, right? Yeah. So I finally get the joint set up. I'm looking at stuff to put on it. They like, bro, you need like a damn near a license to sell a lot of shit on Amazon, like cleaning supplies and shit.
Yes,
I did not know that. I'm like, bro, I wonder if I would have paid for a course, but they had told me that.
Exactly.
Because you got to protect yourself from potential lawsuits.
But like, bro, cleaning supply, like soap, like dish soap.
Yeah. So like, especially that's why I was saying you gotta trust, you gotta do the research, find out the facts. Because if you buy like a soap, for example, and it's just somebody in a basement making soap versus somebody that's FDA approved,
so it was,
they're gonna be selling them joints, and then like
even the FDA. That's what I'm saying. Because what I was doing, because I don't know if I want to say too much. Say for example, all right, I can say this.
Don't snitch on them.
Nah, it ain't criminal or nothing. It's like I don't want to give like niggas that gonna do this shit. So like niggas that go like, say I go to like what's them stores like Marshalls, right?
Yeah.
I get a Ralph shirt on sale at Marshalls, and I go on like eBay and I sell that shit for like twice.
Yeah.
So basically, you could do that shit. Well, people were saying you could do that shit on Amazon. Yeah. So say I go to buy some soap. And I try to set that shit on. Like, they got the whole little app. So I scan that. Like, yeah, you need this, whatever to sell this. I'm like, all right, cool. I put that back. I scan another. Yeah, you need this. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? So I can't really sell shit unless I get
bro. You need licensing.
That shit was in the way, bro. So that's why I was like, certain shit, the guidance. But you got to, that's what Justin said. You got to do your research and see.
You got to dive in. See them facts.
Yeah, you dive in, you mess up your money, or you sell something and somebody have a reaction to that one thing that you sell because it's you. You know how that shit be working, man. You try to come up on the scam, and then you the one that get caught.
happens.
Yeah, I got that type of luck.
That's how I be feeling, bro. Like everybody else could do it and they be fine.
That's why I ain't do that.
I do it and
PPP
it's like,
shit.
damn.
I'm not gonna lie. So. Not the PPP. What's the other shit that we was doing? No, was it PPP?
Yeah, the
No,
PPP.
yeah, it's PPP.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I ain't
And
That
got
one, mine
unemploy-
was small though.
And the unemployment shit too. That's why you did it. You probably did it the right way.
And then,
Yeah, my
and
shit
then my
was-
job too. I was like, I do this joint and I get caught up, I lose my job,
You lose your clearance.
lose my clearance, I lose everything. I was like, I ain't touching none of that.
Nah, but so this is the so how I even got introduced to that. Seeing that video, the dude. We're gonna say allegedly over this because we don't necessarily know the facts, but
Allegedly.
it's this dude that was selling houses with DJ Envy.
I did see that.
Who was taking money from people. That's what they say. But so that's why I think he was on Earn Your Leisure too. So that's why I was like, damn. So like that makes me look at that whole little Earn Your Leisure shit differently. Because if they taking money and they putting these people on their platform, whether they know it or not, like I feel like you still gotta be like,
Yeah, you're responsible.
Yeah,
You're responsible because
I don't want to say responsible.
they're not responsible.
you're liable. You
But
ain't
you do have
responsible,
to.
it's
You
your
gotta
fault.
address it though.
Yeah, you gotta address
You
it.
can't just be like, all right, well that ain't us. Well, nah, he's on your platform, so you obviously support him. So it's like even like that's why I said I watched the joint. It was 3 days ago they posted it, and he was saying like
When he said attention scammers at the top.
I don't know.
Was it Earn Your Leisure video?
Yeah, it was him. It was the two guys and the market guy.
Ian.
Yep. And then they were sitting in I think they was at Ian spot.
Ian was sitting on the couch and they was
Yeah,
sitting at
yep.
So that's what they was talking about.
Yeah, he was just pretty much saying like, I understand that like if you get into a situation where you're working with somebody but then they go commit a crime after you done work with them and put them on your platform type shit, we don't necessarily support what the fuck they did, but at the same time we recognize it and we want to let y'all know we don't side with that shit. But at the, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you really can't control what niggas do at the end of the day. You can just trust them and have the best faith in the people that you're working with to do the right thing. And if they fuck up, then you got to show them your pivot. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? You can't really, what you gonna do?
Yeah. But that nigga that used to work with DJ Envy was like taking niggas' money, saying he's about to put this money into this house, build it up, and flip it to get your money back. And then I guess like bringing more people in. So like a Ponzi scheme basically what they accusing him of, like just moving the money around.
Just
from person
flipping
to
it,
person.
yeah. That's happened before. That's happened to people I know, family
Same.
members. Yeah, like niggas do that.
Ponzi schemes?
Yeah, for real.
You get your money back from that?
No, it's a wrap. Some people like lost their opportunity to buy houses just because they put all their money and gave it to this person so they can go make this move, and then
So that person
they
can't
gone.
be held liable for it at all?
They gone. Even if they like get bagged to some shit, just like why I asked you.
That money's gone.
Yeah, the money's gone, and if they don't got it, then what?
Yeah.
If they in jail, then what? They ain't making money,
Yeah, that shit chalk.
so it's a wrap. You gotta keep it moving. My life keep it moving.
Like, bro, like them quick fixes to getting money and like getting rid. Them quick fixes with money usually not really like above board most of the time, bro.
Yeah,
Like niggas be having to learn that the hard way sometimes.
everybody want that quick satisfaction, man. And actually, you just like you said earlier, people be wanting everything so quick, and nigga, it's really just patience. All the even with all the courses and shit, it's shit that you could have learned or that you probably already knew. You know what I'm saying? And you just purchase and recycle information.
Yeah.
But really, it is just the consistency of it all. You got to keep using this information until it works out for you, and then that's when the bag gonna come.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like it's a process to that shit.
Yeah, niggas don't want to do that process.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody. I'm about to start a course, bro.
I swear to God, I thought about it, but I was like, I don't want to be that nigga though. And it's like, if to me, it's like now, just I don't never want to be. I'm a real person, but at the same time, I don't like people being held accountable for like small shit when you put out a course and then it don't go somebody's way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like,
But all right, so this is the thing, right? Like, so as long as you're not telling somebody like, all right, you buy my course, you can make $50,000 off of fucking Airbnbs in the first month.
Mm-hmm.
That's different. Say you do a course like my music engineering class or whatever like that. That's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you not because that at the end of the day they gotta apply what the fuck they learning, and that's like a skill,
You right.
not fucking.
It's not like the credit shit. Oh yeah, buy my course and then I'm gonna show you how to get 50,000 in funding.
Turn your funding. They use that word too.
Funding.
Funding be that's the key word. You know they about to spank you.
Yeah, that nigga was like everything he say is like that. So that made me like I said, that shit made me look at all of them niggas wild now. I'm like, bro, I wonder how many people was like. And then they be charging that bag for them horses, bro. I be like, young, are you there? Are you like what,
Bro, like all you gotta do is look up. I know it's pages or like reviews or something of like what these people be doing, and it's probably like a lot of reviews where niggas is like, this shit did not work.
Damn.
Like this shit is a scam. You know what I'm saying? I don't be trusting it, bro.
You know what? To me, it's always a red flag when somebody on Instagram, especially when they got like over 10K followers, when they offer one-on-one calls.
One-on-one calls, like, bro, how you gonna call me?
How do you? And even with people would that be like, oh, I got 15,000 people in my program or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or follow whoever. How my nigga? How are you taking pride in talking to every last person in your shit that's following you because you know what I'm saying, showing them the game to get to where they need to go?
But you don't get to talk to them unless you pay that premium, that high level.
Exactly.
But
That,
niggas
yeah,
will
you
pay
me
that
10
though.
bands.
And
You
they
know what I'm
running
saying?
off
I talk
with
to
it.
you once
They
a
will
week
pay and they dip.
or 6 months.
They pay that shit and they dip. And all you end up doing is you funding their lifestyle.
That's it.
And you're not getting no return. Like
That's it.
You're not getting no access to anything. You're getting knowledge.
Exactly. So imagine
Man, you
you,
get
got somebody selling you an Airbnb course, right? Selling Airbnb courses. They're making their money off the course,
Off the course.
acting and flaunting with it, acting like they making it off
Off the
doing it.
Airbnb, correct.
And then think about that. So even if they are giving you good information, right? You selling that shit to 5,000 people. That's less.
That's less work that you got to do.
Yeah, you taking work from me.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Like that shit is wild, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Like I said, it was the same thing with the Forex jumps. Like people will have groups of 1,000 people.
Paying
And
them
if
30 bucks, 50
yeah,
bucks a month.
everybody buying is 50 a month. Yeah, so you making hella bread because everybody's paying you 50 a month. I might break even off this trading shit.
Right.
I don't have a group, you know what I'm saying? I might break even, but yeah, you cashing out.
And they driving a Lambo thinking that, oh, their trades are going well.
No,
nigga. It's
I got a community that's
getting
willingly
paid
giving me
$15K a
money.
month.
Willingly giving me money.
I tried to learn that shit on my own. I was like, bro, this shit is not it.
I stuck with it. I'm still doing it.
For real?
Yeah, I'm 4 years in.
You making actual money off of it?
Yeah, actually, I was just telling somebody earlier, like this fourth year is when I got profitable.
See, but that's usually how it be,
You
bro.
gotta
Like it
stick
be
it out.
taking niggas a minute.
Yeah, I learned a lot
Like
about myself.
I know niggas that do crypto and all that type shit, and it wasn't till like year 2, year 3 where they was really just consistently hitting on like knowing how to track margins and knowing when drops is coming, all that type shit. Like it's trial and error. Ain't no quick fix to that shit.
I lost money though.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yo, that shit
I
be
lost
like-
hella money in
Yeah.
fucking crypto, fool.
Nah, I ain't lose that much money in crypto, but I don't think I might not even put that much. I might have made maybe $10 in Forex on accident one time. Like, oh shit. And then but like you say, you gotta stick with it. I don't have the patience to and then it'd be like, say I look at some shit, I don't know, I can't.
Bruh.
I want to so bad, but I really got to force
Gotta
myself to
stick with
sit
it.
down.
Like you gotta accept the trial and error with that shit, fool.
That's why I'd rather just buy stock and leave it there, type shit. Shout out to
And
them.
then
let
you just like a truer investor.
Yeah,
Like,
I
all
mean,
right, I'm just buying this
That's
stock.
only because
the-
I'm lazy and don't want to have to be
I mean,
waking
that's-
up and
That's
checking
cool though.
this
That's
shit.
the tried and true way, bro.
I would say that's the way it's gonna take. It's gonna take a minute, but that money is gonna accrue interest and
100%.
value over that time frame. You just gotta be patient. But like I said, it come back to like people don't want to be patient when it comes to money, bro. Like look at the economy, the state of the world we in, bro. Like if you're selling get money fast to people that don't have funds all the time, they gonna jump on that shit, bro. And that's really what it is. They just target niggas that they know need money.
And you got niggas taking money to put them type of people out there.
Yeah.
The people, that shit is wicked, bro.
Yeah.
It's an
Anything to
evil
get a
world,
dollar, bro.
It's an evil world we live in.
Crazy.
Well, we need that sound.
We do need that sound bite. It's an evil fucking world, fool.
So my thing is, you know, bro, I heard something on the way here. It was like they raised interest rates like purposely.
Yes. I read that shit every morning.
Yeah.
Why? Do you know why? I don't understand that.
They rate. You want to explain it?
Y'all niggas don't know.
Yeah, I do.
Explain it, man.
So they raise the interest rate to control inflation. So it's like if niggas is so the interest rate is how much money, what percentage you getting charged to borrow money. So like say we're buying a car, you're gonna walk into the car dealership and then they're like, okay, cool, we'll give you this loan and we'll finance you at 6%. They're financing you at 6% because they're going to the bank, and the bank is being charged by the Federal Reserve between 2 and 3% off the jump to borrow the money. So then they're going to turn around, flip it, and then sell it to the car dealership for a little bit more. So then the bank will sell it to the car dealership, that same loan, for like 4%. And then the car dealership will be like, I bet we're going to go charge the customer 6%. And then now everybody along the way is making money. So that's pretty much, so when they control the interest rates, if the higher that it goes, it causes people to stop borrowing so much money to start doing more shit. So it's really, they're trying to bring the inflation down and the prices of goods down so then people can borrow more money to start doing more shit.
Wait. So, but if you raise interest rates, people are not going to be borrowing money anymore.
That's the point. So we're trying to slow down the economy.
To bring...
Because the
prices.
Think about it, the more money that people borrow, the more money they got to print off, and the more money they print off, the more money loses value. They trying to keep the value of money.
Oh, that's okay.
It's a
Why don't they say it like that?
It's a stabilization.
Well, no, I like that he actually like explained it out. But yeah, if they can stop people from borrowing, then they can stop printing money because we already in national debt.
Yeah, but that's never. I heard that's never gonna.
It's never gonna go away. But there's ways that you can curb it from your money not just losing value completely, because we already in spaces where other countries have devalued the dollar to where it doesn't matter. Like other countries are getting rid of the dollar.
Yeah,
then
we
talked about it a little bit. Like other countries are getting rid of the dollar as currency,
like BRIC or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Like we getting to that point.
Crazy.
Brazil, Russia, India,
and
China,
and I don't know who the K was.
Korea.
Might be Korea. Might be Korea.
I don't know.
Probably North Korea.
Whatever K is off the top of my head.
But yeah, man, that shit. I don't know.
Shout out to the scammers. Nah, actually, fuck y'all. But
yeah, 100%. Fuck y'all. I got scammed a couple times.
I've definitely been scammed before.
Like,
I was a young nigga. I was like 16, bro. And I was going
MLM. Not MLM. What was it called? I think I got Justin signed up for that shit.
MLM? The trading shit?
No. It was like M something, bro. MV.
Oh, that pyramid. Dang, that was so long ago.
I got this nigga Justin.
Yeah, and niggas was trying to recruit me and shit. And then I remember that shit. It's so many different versions of that. It's crazy. Somebody tried to recruit me when I was at Andrews Air Force Base.
You did Wake Up Now.
Nah.
What did you do?
Nah, a nigga, like a street nigga scammed me. And I was young and a Christian at the time, thinking I'm being a good Samaritan for bro. Ended up putting some fake money in my account. And they fucking, the bank closed my account.
Damn.
Fake money?
Yes.
Like
counterfeit, not like a counterfeit check.
Oh, counterfeit check.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bro hit me with the sob story. He's like, yeah, man, I'm trying to feed my kids. I think I might have been coming home from church, bro. Real life, I might have been coming home from church, bro. I'm at the bank. He's like, yeah, I'm just trying, like, da-da-da. He's like, yeah, like, I'm just trying to cash this junk. He's like, I give you 50 off the check. It was like a $200 check. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Put that joint in. They
cleared 200 of it first.
They cleared it, and then they ran it, and it was like, no, this is a counterfeit check. So then they closed my account for fraud.
Damn.
Closed that shit for fraud. I had to like contest it with the bank. Like my account was closed for like a month.
But you told him what happened?
Yeah, I'm a young dude, and he just He spanked me. I like he spanked me.
I ain't even. I remember one time that happened to me, but the dude. What year is this?
We was young niggas.
Yeah, we was real
Early
young,
2000s.
real young.
You're not catching me with that shit today.
At all, but like, say somebody hit me up on MySpace, right? We was on MySpace at the time.
Was they in your top 5?
No,
Top 10?
no.
Top 25?
Listen, it was a girl, right? That my man I don't say he was dealing with it. He hit her one time, whatever. So, and I went to school with that person. This is like elementary school. We went to elementary school.
You hit shawty in elementary school?
I'm backing up the time. For
I'm like, dog,
statute
damn.
of limitations, Justin. Come on, bro.
Shit.
Read the room, son.
Shit.
But nah, so basically, it was like one of the posts like, you want to make whatever.
Okay.
So I'm like, told him like, yeah, what's up? And she sent me to this other dude. And I'll tell y'all who the other dude is, who I think the other dude is, because I didn't really get a good look at the nigga face, because it was like dark. I was when I linked up with him, but I gave him the junk. The nigga did that, but so like what happens is, what bank? I think BOA, like say you get a $2,000 check,
Yeah.
they'll give you, I think like 400 of it, like immediately until the rest clear. So the nigga did that shit in my account like 6 times, and I ain't get no money from that shit, son.
So he cleared that little 400 like 6 times on your shit.
Damn.
Yeah. And then sold my credit card, my bank card information. But it wasn't a bank I was actively using. And I had I had just opened that account. So the card that I gave him was the temporary joint.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, so that joint, somebody stole it. I ain't had a real joint type shit. So I didn't end up having to pay nothing, like back type shit. Or maybe I did have to pay like $200.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, niggas was out here wilding, bro.
And bro, like they be running them.
They running them.
They be running them. Like something really hit me with it. Like I think about that joint to this day and I get angry. I can't even remember what bro looked like no more. But like something really ran up on me.
Story.
Who was you at?
Bro, I was I'm like down the street from my crib, bro. I was stopped like I said, I was on my way home from church. Stopping to grab some food. The Chinese spot right next to the bank. I'm coming out the Chinese joint, walking back to my car. He's walking from around the corner from the ATM. And he's like, "Hey, bro, can you help me out real quick?" Da 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 da. So something
Man, he
told
was
me.
being a nice Samaritan.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Something told me ignore this nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Holy Spirit told me ignore this nigga.
Wait, listen.
And I'm like, nah, man, like, I'm not hearing that. Like, I'm like, what's up, bro? He gave me the whole little story. I like, I got you, brother.
Was that your bank?
Yes. It was my
Man,
bank.
he was doing a
So
favor.
what was his?
But it was the only reason
he
I
said
found
he
out.
didn't have a bank account. I'm trying to figure out why you would.
Yeah, he said. He
was
said
the
he had
sob
no
story.
account. Yeah, he was like, man, like I'm going through with my baby mother. Woo de whoop. Like I just got this check, basically, and I'm trying to cash that junk so I can go get some food and shit for my kids.
That's
like-
a hard story to beat.
It's a very hard.
Wait, it don't
And
add
it's
up.
only a $200 check. You beefing with your baby moms. I'm not trying. That's a lot of pressure.
And again, I'm like 17.
Man, ain't you a young nigga?
So I'm just like,
I can understand
I'm like,
that.
cool, I got you.
Like,
Like I said, the only reason I found
Just,
out
yeah.
because my account at the time was like it was hooked up to my parents' account. Cause I was,
Yeah, you could have got their shit closed down, son. That's crazy.
basically, that's how I found out. Cause my mother hits me up like the next day and is like, "Yeah, we got a call from the bank. Like, why is your account closed for fraud?" I was like, "What?"
for what? Scared as shit.
I'm like, what the fuck I do?
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, that fraud would be daunted. It'd be like,
Yeah, he was like, huh?
nigga, what? I'm going to jail? Because they be giving out them numbers for that shit, dog.
Bro, oh no, they spank you. They spank you for that.
Yeah, what's that nigga named Hush Puppy?
Hush puppy.
It was the African dude who scammed for like billion, I think, like 3 billion or some shit.
It was. Yeah, I know you
His name
talking
is
about.
Hush Puppy.
Is it?
Yes.
That's a
He
crazy
was on.
name.
He was on jets and everything.
Yeah.
Designer out the
yeah.
ass.
Hey, what's that? What's that pastor that they just got for fraud? The Brooklyn pastor that got the big teeth.
Bishop Lattimore.
Yeah,
Damn.
he got robbed. Like that's how niggas found out because like his church got robbed.
And but it
Or
was him.
he got robbed during service type shit
On stream.
on stream.
So like somebody came in straps. Hey, give me all this money. Let's go.
Yeah,
While he was streaming.
while he was streaming.
And So how's it fraud?
Nah. Afterwards, they found out that he was fraud. And
He was doing basically the same shit that the dude was doing with the housing and shit. I think that's what it was.
Basically, it was like
taking money from people to tell
So
anybody.
and
him
just
being
funneling it.
robbed was really just shedding the light on all the bullshit that
I
he
don't
was
know if
doing.
it was connected at all.
Yeah, I don't think it was connected. I think
mean,
them niggas.
yeah, not connected, but like
they just seen him shining on.
yeah, this like just the fact that he got robbed, and then like all right, all this attention is on you now, and then now they looking at your financials, and then they seeing some bullshit.
Yeah, because really what messed him up is that after he got robbed, like he would get on stream like every day and like be riding around in his he had like a Bentley or something like that.
Damn.
And he like all his chains on
Truck
and
John,
shit.
I think.
Yeah, he had a nice.
So
one.
then, he buying ice too.
Oh yeah, he was
He
iced
buying
out.
ice.
Ice houses.
I ain't never
cars.
seen no pastor iced out on my mama.
Like nah, he had like rapper chains on. Son.
Man, but the thing, you could be doing that to appeal to the young niggas.
You could.
You could.
I fuck with that.
But-
You could, but you
But you
niggas
gotta
already
show
think
me that, though.
Niggas already think pastors be stealing, bro.
Exactly.
Like niggas already
How are
think
you
that.
getting
Hold
that?
up. There's no way. Unless you had a business outside of the church.
That's what
bro.
I'm saying. Yeah,
There's no way.
how? There's no, you can't.
I know they get, what's it called? I don't know what it's called when they get essentially a salary from the church.
Like how the president get a salary.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that shit, I don't.
President
I
salary.
ain't gonna say what it should and shouldn't be. Shout out to all the pastors out there getting it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
y'all
open up a
get it.
church. Can I do that and like rent out the pulpit like a
100%
barbershop?
can. You 100% can.
Like a barbershop, nigga.
Yeah, like you come up there and if you know what I'm saying, give me a cut.
It's a business and it's tax free. Tax free.
Morally though, how when I get to them gates, what was God gonna say?
I feel you. I feel you. But I mean, you using it for his purpose. I mean, so if you already getting into the church
I'm strictly in
situation,
it to it for the money though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
all right, then.
Like if I open a church building and find a pastor to put him in there,
Well, there's so
to
many
bring in
other
me money.
ways than to. Well,
hope is something people are gonna buy, regardless of whatever.
then you can just be a motivational speaker and that still pay you an enormous bag.
Don't hit like that Bible money.
Yeah,
That tithing offering, it don't hit like
yeah,
that.
dude. Yeah, it can.
But you
Because
be seeing
Sundays you banging on
Let me
attendance.
stop. I'm just
Yeah, you tripping. You banging on attendance. Like what the motivational speaker, you can have at least 2 or 3 of them joints a week, and then be getting racks.
shout out to all the niggas out there getting it. Honestly. I dead thought about opening the church though. Like this was when I was like a teenager though.
And you was gonna be the pastor.
No, I'm telling you, I was not going. That was not none of the part. My plan was the money first. You know what I'm saying? I gotta help myself before I can help anybody else.
How you gonna get there though? How you even gonna let people know your church is there? You know what I'm saying? You know how many churches start with like literally just like 3 people or 4 people?
Yeah, so you have to buy the building first, probably rent out the
Yeah,
space.
you got to shell out cash.
Bro, like yeah, for your first few years, you're gonna be hitting like 50 members consistently, maybe. And that's if you got a following
So
already.
you get some
Yeah.
mind. So you get some mind. It's like a collab. It's like a
It's a true
collab tape.
business.
Like you hook up with a up and coming artist and y'all do a mixtape together. It's gonna be like that. So I find an upcoming pastor that don't got the building. I got the building. Boom.
We still gotta pay for studio time. Still gotta
I
pay
give
for the
you
beats.
25%.
Still gotta
Nigga, we
still
in
gotta
the
mix
hole.
it.
We in the hole for years.
You know what I'm saying? You still got to pay for the service that gets it to the platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, like we working on the tape right now. We in the hole.
Yeah.
We in the hole. Fool.
I'm saying
You're gonna be in the hole, bro. Like that money not gonna come for a minute.
that's hot, but it's that's what you call a cash cow though. Businesses that are like cash businesses are or what they call like laundry
dispensaries.
Dispensaries, car washes. Those is cash cows, meaning like you get your return, your ROI comes quicker.
Yeah, you're right.
So I don't think a church is a cash cow though.
Not the church,
unless you just straight up finessing niggas.
Or somebody gave you like a bless. You know what I'm saying? Like
the Bible
somebody
says
blessed you.
tithe and offering, so that tithe.
Yeah, and
and
you gotta pay for the rent, the overhead,
Yeah.
repairs in the building. Like you're not just breaking.
That shit ain't cheap.
You're not just cashing out. Like you breaking even.
And you gotta sometimes you gotta spend.
You gotta
money.
spend yourself
You
gonna
can't
have
just hold
for
all
sound
the money.
for
Yeah.
for sound equipment, for lighting.
8 o'clock service, 10 o'clock service. Then we're gonna do 2 o'clock and then 6 o'clock services.
Ain't no
Tripping.
nigga
Who's doing that?
Who's doing that?
Whenever you could get into
When niggas
we gonna be
when
open.
niggas barely go to church now, who's doing that? Who's going to
only
four
because it's not
services?
convenient.
You gonna have 5
What you
people at the
could
last
you could
church.
strip.
It could be 6 o'clock.
It's two people in that bitch, fool.
Not fuck all that, but like if you stream, you got the donate button or the tithe button right there at the bottom corner.
See, but you gotta pay for the website, the domain.
That's like $4 a year. I literally just bought a domain the other day.
Still, bro, and you still in the hole.
But all right, you could be in the hole, but that's all businesses in general.
How people gonna find your stream?
Pay for promotion.
In the hole.
So I'm waiting to see where this money comes.
Yeah, because it
It's
gotta
coming
come
from,
in.
we already know where it's coming from. Let's just be honest.
We know where it's coming from, but it's still,
But
it's like,
I'm
how are
waiting
you
to see
getting them there?
how it's lining up your pockets when you're
'Cause you can
paying
open
for
any
I'm
everything.
not
business.
thinking it's gonna be overnight. All right, open the church. Boom. All right, so let's get some real numbers. Let's work this out for the people.
I'm trying
Entertainment.
to. I'm telling you, fool. Like you put together everything that you need for a church to run a church on a month by month basis. You're not seeing profit for like 5 years.
No, I could run a church. I could make profit if I started a church tomorrow. I could make profit tomorrow.
Depending on what type of building you rent.
I'm gonna first of all I'm gonna start I'll start in a gymnasium at a community center. How much?
Okay.
How much is that? What? Maybe $5 for 2 hours. If
Five-
that,
about
$5.
500
$500.
for 2 hours.
Yeah,
maybe.
I can see that.
I get the
Are you
mic
doing that on a weekly
and the
basis?
mobile speakers. Yeah.
So 500 for 2 hours every Sunday, and you only doing Sundays.
You got
Wednesday.
4 of them.
maybe
So you're doing Sundays and Wednesdays. So,
let's be honest.
$1,000 a week, $4,000 a month,
Woo.
yeah.
just the rent. We're not talking about no sound.
But,
nothing like that.
but that's if I have to pay rent at the church. Because some people might do it off the strength of, I see what you a young black brother.
No, you
Nah,
got
we're
to
talking pure community center right
You have
now.
to
We're
pay.
talking from ground zero, starting from ground zero.
So
I
$4,000.
don't even think it'll be 500.
So $4,000 a month.
that's very cheap actually.
That's
I don't
the
think it's
cheaper
gonna
end.
be that much though either.
No, it would be.
For a
community-
community center,
yeah.
For sure.
If I go to C Pleasant Community Center, they're not charging niggas $5.
Nigga, you just said C Pleasant.
It don't matter where the church start out at. It doesn't matter where we going. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to no C Pleasant church.
It matter.
Nigga, we all went to the what's it called when it was in what was that Kirby Road?
Kirby Road was not in C Pleasant.
Before that though, what school was that in? It was in the school before that.
Not Decatur. One of them schools that was right. It's like right around the corner from Curry Road.
Yeah. How much
Still.
they was? We got asked how much they paid for that. They was probably getting it off the strength.
I asked.
But that price is different today than it was back in the 90s.
That wasn't even the 90s though, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
How do I remember that? I ain't
Or
started
early,
going to church in
very
the-
early 2000s.
No,
for sure.
the 90s, because Kirby Road was all 90s.
You 100% right. That was
Kirby Road was
yeah,
all the 90s.
Yeah, they actually had 3
So I
buildings
must have
they
went
was
there.
renting.
Matter of fact, so I must have went there like
They had the
New
upstairs,
Year's.
the downstairs, the joint across the street,
No,
and
he's
the
talking
joint
about the joint before that.
before that.
So,
Yeah.
that was early 90s, fool. So
That wasn't early 90s
It
though.
was.
So I ain't start going there till like December of 99, and I remember that building.
What color was
in
the
Kirby
floors?
Road.
Huh?
We was in Kirby Road.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you, fool. I've been
So
there.
then it must have been a different church than I was at there.
Yeah, I was like, I've been there. I was going there since I was a little nigga. Like my mother started going when I was like 3, and that was at Kirby Road.
Yeah, I started at Kirby.
You know they got business. All right, so listen, this is what we're gonna do, right? Boom. I'm gonna go to a high school and tell them I got this, and this, right? I'm gonna get Bluetooth speakers with a mic connected to it. Give it to whoever about to be, because you know if you hire a pastor, they gonna do it off the strength. I'm be like, all right, I'll give you.
They're not gonna do it off the street.
Why ain't they?
Whoa.
They
have
have to-
fees.
Yeah, they have to make a living.
Again, we starting from the ground. So I'm
Bro,
gonna find
they
a
don't
young
care.
up and coming pastor who ain't never
They
did a
have
sermon in his
fees.
life, and I'm gonna be like, bro,
You might as well be up there.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, you
Save
preach,
yourself some
you
money.
preach,
I
nigga.
do it then. I'm gonna come out there and I'll be like, listen,
Okay, so that's one cost.
Today's
Today's
sermon.
You're preaching, so that's a cost that's gone. But
Still $4 grand at $4
It's
grand
still
a month.
$4
we're
grand.
not talking about $4,000 anymore.
we are if we're doing Sundays and Wednesdays.
So you said, hold on, you went to it. You said you're going to a school now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
So
it
you
in
go.
school.
So how are you getting to school?
You have to pay. Everywhere you're going, you have to
But I
pay.
don't think
Unless
it's
you're doing it in the
I don't,
backyard.
I don't think $400 is gonna be
Like,
$500 is gonna be the cost. I think it's
Are
gonna
you
be cheaper
getting
than that.
you gonna have a praise team?
I got a Bluetooth speaker. We gonna listen to Ty Tribbett.
Ty Tribb, we gonna sing the. So
Yeah,
what
you
you
gonna
gonna you gonna stand up there and just listen to Ty Tribb?
I can work this out. I'm telling you, I can do it, bro.
I'm trying to.
And as long as the service is good, right when people amp, that's when you be like, all right, bring the plate around. While people amping, they feeling good.
I love your faith.
I do too. Like you're trying to find the ways
feel
to
it.
shortcut spending money, and you're gonna have to spend money to have
feel it.
to have a church that attracts people. You have to spend money, fool.
Just to make money, sometimes you just gotta spend the money.
And again, you want to start a church in an era where no one goes to church.
You might as well. Your church might as well literally be all live stream.
Like
Literally,
legit, just be
might as
all
well
live
literally
stream.
just be you in a room, live stream, and
You
then
got a
have the button that you said.
You got a better chance of like promoting yourself online as a pastor for like
No,
6
I don't want
months.
to be a pastor. That's the thing.
So what
So
gonna
you don't
be,
wanna make money.
a
You don't wanna
online
make money.
minister, a OM.
What if I set up a website like OnlyFans but for church?
Only
Oh. Hey,
That's gonna work.
it's
Hey,
not.
that's
But
Why
it's,
ain't it, son?
it's not gonna work.
we said it.
You
we
don't think your
don't-
parents would pay monthly if church?
Hell
was
no.
Only
if
church.
If church is only online, they wouldn't pay monthly to watch their church.
No. Why they pay monthly?
If it was only online,
No, because it's on. They stream on YouTube. So why the fuck? Why would they? Why would they pay monthly for something that streams for free?
if they switched over to a monthly thing, they would definitely do that.
Honestly, I can see that
They've been
happening.
there for 20 years.
Okay,
They
yeah, I
definitely
get-
I can see that.
I can see the
happening.
old heads doing that, but that's for churches that they already go to, not for no new church.
Not, you have to be big enough. I
Yeah,
think
like-
that's the kill.
Like, okay, so if their church went from being an in-house church to being like, okay, we have to go and we're strictly online. Yes, old members would go and be on that, but that would be it. It's not if you paying monthly for that joint. I'm not doing no extra like tithe and offering if I'm paying a premium to watch you already. Like that's my offering.
Yeah, but at the same time, think about what you're saving. Well, from my perspective, I'm saving time, gas, energy, all that stuff.
If I got to pay to hear the word of God, pay for my salvation, then I'm not giving you extra money.
but we pay for so many other things. So it's like if I can sit here and just even me, I tell myself all the time, if I can spend all this money on weed and I burn that shit up, the shit that I need to spend money on, I'll spend that. Or the shit that's going to actually enhance my life, I should never hesitate to spend that money on.
Yeah, nah, I'm not knocking. If I got paid to watch my church, I'll pay to watch my church, but it's not gonna be no extra money.
How
coming
much
out
does
my
it cost to start a church in 2023? The minimum startup cost for a church, $12. The maximum startup cost is $37,000, and the average is $19,000.
How
So-
you start a church?
So
for
you probably gonna
$12?
fall. You're going to fall in the average just because you're gonna find.
fall into $12.
You're not gonna fall in the 12 because that 12 is literally you buying a cheap ass Bluetooth from Dollar Tree.
Or you
And
having
that's it.
everything already, and just didn't. You decided to start it.
Only thing required is clean the supplies of the first aid equipment. That's it.
See, no, that's not even accurate, fool.
Well, see that's saying if you have that,
That's
and
saying you gotta
out in
build it on
public,
it. Yeah.
then you can probably you can be in a picnic setting or some shit like that, and as long as you have that, it's I guess you can have church.
Like, listen, I'm thinking of probably one of the cheaper routes is y'all know Davis Tent in DC. They pretty much it's out on the monument,
Gotcha.
and they got a big old tent, and they have church in that jump.
Ah, okay.
That's probably
That's
like
pretty
your cheapest, but you still got to rent the land. Like you got to pay for that space. You still got to provide sound equipment. You still got to provide seating.
Chairs, yeah.
All
shit
that type of
costs.
stuff. So you still spending money, bro. Like everywhere you turn, you spending money, bro.
I could listen. Seating, easy. Y'all gonna sit in the circle. It's gonna be more communal that way. We're gonna feel closer to each
On
other.
what?
So you're starting a cult. You're not starting a church.
You can,
So what if it's raining?
I mean, honestly,
Relax.
most, I ain't gonna lie,
Relax.
most churches
Relax.
do be cult-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you like,
They trying to,
yeah,
but
I
it's
should relax.
cultists, but they're just the. I pray that the mindset behind it is just to build family.
Help
That's
people.
it.
Yeah, we
Yeah. If it goes beyond that, then yeah, it's some cult shit. I can't hide that.
What you mean behind it though? What you mean like more behind it?
So like if it's like if you
Because
have
we
ill
sitting
intention,
in a circle, that means first of
Nah,
all,
but I'm just saying, like, all right, well, how we believe is how we believe in any other church is preaching anything else other than what we saying, and that, you know what I'm saying, that's wrong. That's, to me, that's cult stuff.
all churches do that though.
Yeah,
If you go to 3 different churches, they all have a different way of doing it.
but they're
And so,
not church.
like,
They
certain
shouldn't,
churches-
they shouldn't be downing each other.
They do though.
They do.
Like certain churches don't believe in speaking in tongues and things like that.
Right, you're right.
So you be like, I got.
But you're going to be like, oh, well, them niggas
Make a
that speak in
bag off
tongues is going to hell because they speak in tongues. Y'all
I-
are still worshiping
I wouldn't
God.
be surprised if people did think like that.
That's wild. I don't know. The sense don't make sense.
But to be honest, bro, never mind. Let me stop. I'm gonna make bag off of church. Let's all put up together.
Hey, I believe
I do
in
the
you, bro.
first service.
I want to see it.
You
I'm
do
gonna
the
come to
second
your first
and
service.
You do the third service.
Hold on, I didn't even sign up for
to your
this.
church.
Why, bro?
I'll
I'm
come.
not coming to
You
your
not gonna
church.
support black business?
No,
I'll do your AV.
for a fee,
Nah, that's off the strength. That's Brody.
nigga, for a fee.
That's off the strength. If I buy the equipment, he just
I'm doing that shit for a fee.
on the back end.
Nah, on the front end.
You
Come on,
ain't
nigga.
got no credentials, nigga.
I do have credentials. What the fuck you talking about?
Get one Sunday free. Then I take it back and I'll do it.
Literally one Sunday.
I let you promote your music.
It's 3 people in the church.
I don't know why you think, bro. This you gotta get people with. All right,
I just need to see it. I need to see how you gonna market that. But then to me, it's like if you feel like you can do that, there's so many other businesses that I feel like you'll be great in.
Nah, for real. Like, yeah, if you can somehow excel and have a thriving church and you making money, then you don't like. We need to get you something else, bro. Like it's
You don't gotta
other
do that,
hustles.
bro. Yeah.
It's other hustles we can really
because
cook up.
you know what it is. Because when you look at business, right, the smartest businesses I feel like are the businesses with people, or like alcohol, church, like shit that people are gonna always use. You know what I'm saying?
Continue to be a part of your lifestyle.
Any business that can touch people's hearts, you gonna make some money off of.
Really
Any
just
type
fix a
of way.
problem.
Yeah,
Like
alcohol fixes a problem for people.
Niggas stink, they gonna buy deodorant. Soap.
Fuck around and end up like Kevin Samuels and shit. The church of Kevin Samuels. Niggas that I could fix problems, man. I could really fix some problems. I had
Shout out to the business moguls.
I'm gonna write a book or something. I'm gonna figure some shit out.
Yeah, I want some more. I want some real nigga books. I want some books that like from some like niggas like us that like really talk about some shit. Because I feel like a lot of niggas will have some really good books.
What topics you want to hear about?
Anything and everything. Because I say this all the time. Like it's crazy to me. And actually, I feel like it keeps me grounded that it's so many people around me, but everybody has they're in their own world. So it's like just you having your own world is already interesting. Like you having your own set of parents and what they like and what you like and that type of shit. Just the basic shit is already interesting. So
Different worldviews.
yeah, 100%. Because it's so many. So it's like I'm open minded to seeing so many perspectives. Even if there are some similarities, we're still all different in some form and fashion. It's pretty cool. Write that book, bro. I'll read it.
Dog.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna name it. I already want to start a church though. I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna Google.
What you gonna name it? That's pull up to
Tabernacle.
Ants Tabernacle
Nah, First Tabernacle of Great Baptist.
on First Tabernacle, on 23rd
First Baptist
Street,
Church of PG County.
PG County First Baptist
Tabernacle.
Episcopal Black,
Episcopal
22nd Ave,
Yeah.
4th Street Church.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Make that money.
Be the longest name ever.
Wow, is that? Wow. All right, we gonna end on here because I do kind of feel like I'm fucking with my salvation. Anything else y'all want? I want to say.
Oh, y'all seen what's her name? The baby mama.
Oh, yeah.
Danny Lay.
She decked it.
Yeah, she
was dragging somebody on a moped.
why are people wilding?
I mean, she was driving drunk. Happens to the best of us.
Stop dropping it.
Yeah, but so for me, it's like I don't.
Go out every weekend. I don't want to hit.
For somebody
God,
that
bro.
has that type of stature, like I've told this to my mans, like even if your Uber was $100 and you got the best Uber available, $100 done, you know what I'm saying, would have saved you a lifelong a lawsuit, because I know the nigga that is going to sue, that, you know what I'm saying, that got hurt, especially if his spine is fucked up and shit. And the fact that she decided
fled.
to drive drunk and fled, she's going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing
It's without a fact, she's going down.
Bruh, like even if the time ain't super long, she's losing custody of her child.
100%.
Cause that's all that nigga needed.
It's a wrap.
Like if they not on good terms, that's all that nigga needed to file for full custody.
I heard a lot of times they be harder on like drunk drivers than they do on like people that's committing crime, like actual. I mean, it's a crime. But
100%.
I mean, cause look at how many people we lose to drunk driving like every year.
It's unnecessary.
And it's probably like the most avoidable thing.
That's what I'm saying. But still, in her position, if she was able to hop in that car and drive, you were able to hop in an Uber. She can afford an Uber.
How you know? I don't think these artists be having money like that, to be honest.
I don't think you have money for an Uber. Even to me, it's like, even if you have an expensive car, if she's living where she's living, the gas is expensive as fuck out there anyway.
Shit is that Miami?
Yeah.
So it's like, come on now. It's like
never been.
your gas, or just getting this Uber. I'll come pick up this car tomorrow. Fuck that shit. Fuck no. I don't need to drive. Don't drive home drunk.
Yeah, last time I did
I'll
that
drive-
shit,
drunk
I
driving.
had to change my tire the next day. And that shit is wild. I'll never do that shit again for that reason. Cause I was thinking about, like, bro, I really don't remember how I got home. Like, I could have really, like,
Yeah, it's
did some
scary.
dumb shit.
I had too many nights like that early on, where like I would get home and I stamped, like, I started my car. I remember starting my car, leaving a function or leaving a spot, and the next thing I remember is being outside of my front door.
How?
I'm like, how the hell did I get here?
Number God.
No, real
I
life.
don't know. 100%.
Like now, like I don't even try to play with
I
that.
can't even.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Don't drive home drunk. Get an Uber.
So, what? Yeah. How many drinks do you have and be okay to drive?
I don't know, cause how do I hate that the fact that there's a legal limit, but there's not machines out here to actively see how far we're getting, or how do you equate that shit? Because
I think even if we had them people not using
My
that,
man's had that shit in his in his car.
yeah, but how,
The court appointed judge.
he said, "Hey, I'm passing this bitch."
No, he was like, if he like he gotta wait after you take mouthwash to go drive because it won't start if you take mouthwash. Like that's how, because that junk is higher than like the one you take when you get pulled over. So, yeah, don't drink and drive.
please don't.
Don't buy financial courses.
Yeah, do your research.
Start a church.
I think I'm playing. Watching 5 years. I'm be
Do it.
big
I'll-
TD Jakes ass
We
nigga.
gonna be up there. I'll pull
And
up.
I'm gonna talk just like this. How I'm talking now. Right. People gonna push up.
Modern church. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, yeah. I want to see it. I want to see it.
Take 10% of your trap money. Give it, let me stop. I'm sorry, God. It's been a minute with these podcasts.
See y'all next week.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Right.